Graduates, families, and friends. Hello, I'm Diana Jutner, the Interim Dean for the School of Social and Behavioral Sciences, and I would like to welcome you to the 2020 commencement exercises. I extend heartfelt congratulations from the faculty and staff of our school. We are all so proud of you and all that you have achieved. Even though we don't have the opportunity to be with you in person, we are here with you virtually to celebrate your achievements. The struggles that you have faced during this past semester have made you stronger and more resilient. Many of you have had to transition to a new form of learning while sharing time and space with other members of your family. All of a sudden, we move from a face-to-face environment in the classroom to communicating through Zoom, Blackboard, and Collaborate. We are so proud of the fact that you took on the challenge that the virus created for us all, and you succeeded and are ready to receive your degree. We hope that you enjoyed the many activities and events that you participated in during this past year at Mercy. Whether you joined a great club, played on one of Mercy's dynamic athletic teams, took a trip to the museum with your professor, participated in the mediation training this winter, engaged in a research project with your professor, provided mental health counseling through your internships, experienced a great internship in a social service agency, a law enforcement agency, a law firm, or helped the community by participating in a service learning project. Thank you to those who reached out during this pandemic to help a neighbor, a family member, work for a food delivery service, serve as a paramedic, or work in a healthcare facility. I know that you were out there helping others when you could because you are the ones with the interest in improving our society. You are the ones who have completed programs that will bring you into the helping and teaching professions. You will not forget this day or time of your life. COVID-19 stopped us all in our tracks and sent us to our homes to keep the virus from spreading and to keep each other safe. You have compassion and love for what you do now and what you have been trained to do. Go out, use your talents and your energy to change the world. We are all rooting for you.
Welcome all. It fills my heart with joy that I'm able to speak with you on this incredible day. My name is Julia Sabatino, and I am the undergraduate student speaker for the School of Social and Behavioral Sciences. So President Hall, I want to first thank you for allowing the class of 2020 to celebrate this wonderful achievement, despite the unfortunate circumstances. To all the staff who worked hard daily, and all of my professors, to my sometimes overly loving family, my parents, sister, grandparents, uncles, and aunts, to my incredible set of best friends I call my sisters, and to the class of 2020. Thank you for the endless support and memories you have given me throughout my 4 years at Mercy College. We will be unforgettable, I can definitely promise you that. You know, it amazes me how much I've grown and changed throughout the years. Reflecting back, it's hard to believe that the little girl who cried in kindergarten missing her mom and would be too afraid to read in front of the class would be making a speech on graduation day on our college journey. It's hard to believe that my close friends and I have created a club where we have visited and donated gifts to children in need every holiday, and for this I'm grateful. We have all been told that when we arrive at college, it would be an unforgettable experience. More specifically, they would say the college experience. What does that mean really? What defines that college experience? Apparently, I was supposed to find my husband here, but it turns out my closest relationship thus far was with my books. I was also apparently supposed to attend tons of parties, but soon realized that finishing my research paper that took 5 hours was a party of itself. We started Mercy with a particular vision, but I think we can all say that this vision has changed about 20 times, and our Pac mentors can vouch for that. What I'm trying to say is that change is beautiful, our individual college experiences are beautiful, and the people we have become are beautiful. I can personally say that Mercy College has guided me into becoming the person I had no idea I could become. My first day as a freshman was frightening, almost as frightening as the freshman ID pictures. Thank goodness for retakes. I remember sitting in my English class receiving my first syllabus. The first thing that came to my mind was, I cannot wait to graduate. I came home that day severely stressed, thinking that college was not for me. I ended up making an appointment with my PAC mentor, telling her I thought that I was unable to continue due to my overwhelming anxiety. She helped me realize I could do this. I was so close to dropping out, but I'm definitely glad I didn't. Mercy College has helped me learn from that journey, making me aware of my passion, helping others who feel overwhelmed like me. Mercy College has guided me with my self-discovery and who I want to become, a mental health counselor. I want to help those who feel overwhelmed with their anxieties similar to my feelings back in freshman year. I want to be the support system just as Mercy has been my support system. I'm here today to tell you it is possible to reach success despite those hard times you have all experienced and still experience. I present myself here today with my well-deserved GPA and my intense appreciation for Mercy College. We have all worked tremendously hard to get to where we want to be today, and you must remember to never let go of that ambition. I am extremely proud of you all, the one and only class of 2020, and with this I say, go Mavericks.
Class of 2020, I am so deeply honored to share this unique commencement ceremony with you and to celebrate your outstanding achievements. My name is Virginia Curtis, and I am speaking to you on behalf of the Graduate School of Social and Behavioral Sciences. This is truly an honor, and thank you for sharing this momentous occasion. This graduating class has certainly seen their fair share of challenges, including the recent events leading us to celebrate a socially distanced commencement ceremony. We have also seen this great city of ours rise up from challenging events and move forward with resilience and adaptation. 2 weeks into my freshman year at Manhattan College, the events of 9/11 occurred. Friends and family members assumed I'd moved back to Massachusetts, which up until that point had been my only home. Instead, I stayed, fell in love with New York and the strength of this great city to rise up after the attacks, and I made this place my home. After graduating, I worked for 11 years in fashion merchandising and brand management for companies like Barney's New York and Liz Claiborne. As this field began to change rapidly due to new technology, it was time for me to make a change as well. My journey to Mercy College was a new beginning and a chance to work in a field where I could help others and give back to our community to truly make a difference. Pursuing a Master of Science in Psychology after being out of school for 12 years was nerve-wracking, to say the least. Not only was this a career change, but it was a field of study much different than my undergraduate degree. I had no idea what to expect. What I found at Mercy was a student body that is determined and hardworking, and faculty that are inspirational in their accomplishments and incredibly generous with their time. What kept me going and working hard were inspiring professors like Dr. Kimberly Raposa and Dr. Lisa Eklund Flores, women that have accomplished so much and yet still make room in their schedules for students, going above and beyond in their support of our pursuit. Even while carrying out my independent research study for thesis completion, I was humbled by how generous the faculty here at Mercy College were with efforts in helping to recruit students across all schools of study. Professors that never had me in their classes generously facilitated my recruitment of students, including our program director, Dr. Rebecca Trenz. That is an experience I will never forget. While completing my master's, I was hired onto the team of Mercy College professors conducting a National Institute on Disability, Independent Living, and Rehabilitation research grant on adolescents with lupus. Every day that I work in the Montefiore Clinic with patients and practitioners is a day that I am so thankful to this master's program for providing the skill set to be a part of this incredible team. Class of 2020, as you move forward from Mercy College, know that you are capable of achieving any goal that you set your mind to. Continue to inspire those around you along your journey and know that nothing is beyond your reach. Through change comes growth and strength, and it is never too late to pursue your dreams. It is with the deepest pleasure that I say congratulations, graduates.
And now, the president of Mercy College, Tim Hall. I will now present the honorary degree to Stephanie Hull. Stephanie Hull, President and CEO of Girls Inc., you are a steadfast community advocate, leading an organization that delivers life-changing programs and experiences to more than 132,000 girls. During your tenure at Girls Inc., the organization has expanded to serve high-need communities and is focused on developing new partnerships with schools to ensure more girls have the resources and opportunities to thrive and to be strong, smart, and bold. You have demonstrated your commitment as a leader in education and advocate through your work as the Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer at the Woodrow Wilson National Fellowship Foundation, as head of the Brearley School, an all-girls school in New York City, and in your roles at Mount Holyoke and Dartmouth College. Many mission-driven organizations have benefited from your expertise and experience over the years, including Professional Children's School, Code Nation, and Humanity in Action. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of New York and by the Board of Trustees of Mercy College, I now confer upon you, Stephanie Hull, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Stephanie Hull.
Hello, Mercy College Class of 2020. It's a real privilege to be able to share this important day with you. Congratulations on all that you've achieved. To arrive at this day is a testament to your hard work, your skill, and your commitment. A virtual fist bump to all of you. I've been thinking about what to say to you. I was determined not to make a big, long, dramatic speech about COVID-19. In fact, I'm going to do my best not to say that phrase again. We've all heard it enough. It's the inevitable subject of this spring, and it's had an impact on everyone's life by now. But I don't want it to dominate this speech or the message that I have for you. What I hope you'll take away from my remarks today has more to do with the spirit of resiliency and problem solving. It's time now, as you graduate, to think in a new way about what you've learned and to think in a new way about why you've learned it. On some level, all formal education has a bit of, I learned it so I would get credit, or I learned it so I would get a job. But as many courses as you took and as many books as you read, the most important part of your time in college is the experiences that you've had, both on your own and as part of this Mercy College community. Now that you're about to be a graduate, you will soon be drawing on most of the actual experiences that have made up your education. Here's an example from my own educational past. When I was in grad school, we came to the end of the semester and we thought that we were done. We'd attended all the classes, we'd finished the books on the reading list, and we were heading into what my institution called the reading period. That was supposed to be the time that we had to prepare for our finals. Then, to our horror, in every class, the professors handed us a list of new books that were available now at the bookstore, and we were expected to go get those books, read them on our own, and be prepared to write about them on our final exams. Brand new books in every class, a lot of them. You can imagine the panic. We had 15 days to read something like 15 or 20 books and master what was in them before our exams. There was really no way any one of us could read them all, but we had to figure out how to do our best. Fortunately, we were allowed to study together if we chose to, and so we did. The situation definitely required teamwork. We knew we'd never get it done if we didn't work together. So during those 2 weeks, I collaborated with other people in my class that I'd never worked with before, that I'd hardly talked to outside of class time. We figured out for ourselves how those books fit in or didn't fit in with what we'd done in class. We had to prepare to explain what we'd figured out for ourselves, and that was the real exam. So what's the message here? For one thing, you too are more equipped than you know to figure things out for yourself, even seemingly impossible things, if you just don't freak out. For another, you don't have to do everything perfectly. In fact, you can't, and you won't. Do what you can, answer the questions you can, help other people when you can, and get help when you need it. Because that's the third lesson. You don't have to do everything by yourself. You've been given a lot of great information and tools here at Mercy College, but you've also been given an amazing community to support you. You'll find that community is there if you look for it wherever you go. Other people help a lot. And there's another thing. Life will throw you some major curveballs. Some tests are not fair. Whether it's a thing like extra reading assignments or something much bigger, You'll face challenges that you're not quite sure what to do with. But you'll find out soon enough that ordinary success doesn't feel nearly as good as the success that you have after a major curveball, after you've made your own way through the hard part. When the time comes, you'll know what I mean. The world that those of us who came before you were about to hand you isn't here anymore. That's okay. We weren't doing a very good job with it anyway. We hadn't figured out how to end racism, poverty, injustice, political gridlock and division, damage to our planet. We had a lot of things pretty messed up. But there's a reason why smart people like you, with newly minted skills and knowledge and degrees, come along, especially now. You bring fresh perspectives and new leadership. You will solve some of the problems that we're still struggling with. Some of you will do it in big public ways, and some of you will do it in small, quiet ways in your communities all around you every day. But it's your turn to take the wheel. I just want to say one more time, though, that you don't ever have to do that alone. You came together at Mercy College as a community, and now that community will change shape. It already has. But you will always have the shared experience of being where you were in the world when this all happened. And there is great value in that, even if we can't connect all the dots right now. So remember to count on each other, stick with each other, be aware of Mercy College and what it was in your life. Be aware of the tremendous privilege that it was to come to college, and make a commitment to value and use every bit of what this experience has given you. And don't forget to be grateful for the extraordinary efforts of the faculty, staff, and administration who have worked with you here to launch you into this new phase of your life. I'm proud to be here among you because now I'm an honorary degree recipient and I'm in your class too. So like Lizzo says, you know you're a star, you can touch the sky. I know that it's hard, but you have to try. In fact, I know that you're going to do more than try. You got this, class of 2020. We got this. Congratulations.
Hello, graduating class of 2020. This is Professor Mary Cuadrado in the Criminal Justice Program. I want to wish every single one of you the best of luck in all of your upcoming endeavors. Go Mavs.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I am Dr. Cynthia Wally, Chair of the Counseling Department, and I would like to congratulate you on your success. Despite these challenging times in which no one could have predicted, you triumphed and you finished strong. So I would like for you to take a moment to acknowledge your success. Now more than ever, counselors are being called to make a difference, and counselors are answering that call. In the words of Viktor Frankl, an existential therapist, when we can no longer change our situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. May you accept this challenge and inspire those around you to do the same. Please remember to stay connected. I'm sure I can vouch for the rest of the faculty when I say that we would love to hear about your future accomplishments, and we wish you all the best in your endeavors. Congratulations.
Is Professor Donna Drum from the Legal Studies program. Sometimes it seems like your professors are making you stand on your head. So to celebrate your achievement, I am standing on my head for you. Congratulations to the graduates of the 2020 class and best wishes from the Legal Studies program.
Hi, senior social work majors. I just want to say congratulations on your graduation. I hope you all know how proud we are of you. It's been an incredible journey the past couple of years getting to know you and seeing you grow through your classes and through your field placements. You guys are going to be outstanding social workers, and I can't wait to see where you go and to call you my peer. Congratulations, and I wish you all the best of luck, and please stay in touch with us.
Congratulations, class of 2020, you did it. And you know what? It's your time to shine now. Go out there and make it happen.
Dear graduates, all of your hard work has paid off and you finally made it to graduation. Good luck with all of your future endeavors.
Our deep congratulations and mazel tov to the graduating class of the Marriage and Family Therapy Program 2020. We can't wait to see the careers that you all are going to have helping individuals, couples, and families.
It was a wonderful experience for me too. And I think you're all going to really enjoy your careers. You're very good. And Sunshine appreciates what your success will be too.
Hi, I'm Jack Simons, Professor of Counseling at Mercy College. I wish everyone who is graduating this year a wonderful celebration. We're very proud of you, although we're not having a commencement ceremony. We're thinking of you, and again, we're very proud of you. Many of you have had me in my assessment courses, if not all of you, in addition to also perhaps taking me in human development, multicultural counseling, and group counseling. We've learned a lot, we've made some great memories, and I've seen all of you grow, and I'm looking forward to hearing wonderful stories about you down the road, making changes in the world to come. Again, to all of our Mercy graduates, get out there as Mavericks. We're proud of you, and congratulations.
Hello, graduates, and a special hello to my wonderful school psychology students. I realize this is not the kind of graduation you hoped for and expected it would be, and personally, I will miss the energy and joyfulness of an in-person celebration. But please always remember that what each of you has accomplished cannot be diminished in any way, shape, or form, no matter what the circumstances. And hopefully, when this is all past history, we can come together face to face and you can receive the live congratulations that you so richly deserve. Until then, enjoy this moment, for you have earned it.
This is a message of congratulations for all the health service management students who will graduate this spring. First of all, I just want to congratulate you and tell you how much I admire you for all the wonderful work you've done as part of Mercy's Health Services Management Program. I have always been an admirer of our students, but that rose to new heights this spring because of the COVID crisis. I know how many of you have been on the front lines, and those of you that haven't, how you've really displayed amazing leadership and diligence and strength during this very challenging time. I tell my students that that healthcare management is the backbone. It's the structure on which healthcare delivery is built. And we see how important that structure is in times of crisis. So once again, I know that you guys are all going to be great leaders in the future and will provide the foundation we need to continue to see the profession of healthcare management grow and prosper and be even more essential in the future. So once again, thank you so much. I've enjoyed all the time we spent together, and I speak not only for myself, but for our coordinator, Professor Ann Visconti, and all the other faculty who have had the opportunity to work with you. Good luck, and please stay in touch.
And now our 2020 graduates from the School of Social and Behavioral Sciences.
Anna Abatino, Sharina R. Abney, Cynthia S. Abraham, Francisca I. Abreu, Yariza Abreu, Zahia Abu Zaraya, cum laude, Elizabeth Acevedo, Jagmara Acevedo, Rosemary Acosta, cum laude, Amy Acosta Atalpilco, Esang Yu Adenga, Ariana Mary Agati, magna cum laude, Victoria L. Agostino, magna cum laude, Christian J. Aguilar, cum laude, Nuri Claudette Aguirre, summa cum laude, Sonia N. Ahmad, cum laude, Mohammed Fayez Hassan Ahmed, Chelsea Aiken, Ezan K. Aiken, Salisu Bukari Alasani, Palestine Mohammed Alawadi, Felicia Allers, Maria Allers Reed, Patricia Alexandre, Alexander John Alfonso, Najia Ali, magna cum laude. Marbia J. Allenby, Kanea K. Allen, Sally Almastica, cum laude. Jennifer E. Alvarado, summa cum laude. Lizette M. Alvarez, summa cum laude. Nellie C. Alvarez, with distinction. Valerie Alvarez, Yadira Alvarez, Emily Andujar, Melanie Ang, Abriana Lynn Antonetti, Emily Aponte, Alicia Apaya Chin, cum laude. Pauline Archer, summa cum laude. Gabrielle Aristil, Nayalisha Waleska Arias, Paulina Armstrong, Megan Arnone, Megan JRTC, cum laude. Abina A. Asari, Rosalind C. Asari, Sandra Maria Achu, Candace M. Austin, with distinction. Cindy Patricia Ayala, Constance Bacon, Akima Grace Bahati, Sharika D. Bailey, Gail Baker, Sobeda Baldayak, Kaolin Brittany Baptiste, summa cum laude. Miriam B. Barakat, cum laude. Liz Barbecho, cum laude. Crystal Chantel Barnes, Emily L. Barron, with distinction. Carlene T. Barrett, magna cum laude. Tylea Barrett, Jessica Bass, Jeanette Justina Adama Bassi, Michaela Bates, India A. Beatty, Enilza A. Batista, Chelsea C. Batista, Lacelia Battle, Jaritza Bautista, Idalene C. Bautista Clase, with distinction. Adam Beauchamp, Winter Beckon, Adana T. Beckles, Ashley Bedard, with distinction. Caitlin A. Belen, summa cum laude. Naya Chantel Belzer, summa cum laude. Annalise A. Benjamin, Jessica Burka, summa cum laude. Juliana Betanzos, Sabrina Bupsing, Alejandra C. Biaggi, summa cum laude. Aracelis Bido, cum laude. Jonathan W. Bishan, magna cum laude. Shamar B. Black, Jamani Blair, summa cum laude. Kimberly A. Blair, Lanice T. Blake, Lomax R. Bland, Guadalupe Bobadilla Pulido, magna cum laude. Christina C. Bogey Claxton, with distinction. Darian Michael Bonswell, Jasmine Bonilla, with distinction. Chelsea D. Bonilla, Tracy R. Boone Bagley, Elizabeth Rose Brabant, cum laude. Kevin I. Bracey, Carolyn D. Bracey, Dolores Bradshaw, with distinction. Stefan S. Bramwell, Akila Branch, Craig Brandt, Araceli Branting, Denise Bravo, cum laude. Tori Brennan, Diana A. Briones Torres, Coram Brito, cum laude. David L. Brock, Elroy Domingo Brudi, magna cum laude. Jessica Brooks, Brandon K. Brown, Heather Erica Brown, with distinction. Karma Y. Brown, Keisha M. Brown, March Brown, Tanasia Brown, Shayla Brunn, with distinction. Maria Bruno, Cheyenne Bryant, magna cum laude. Mandisa Bryant, cum laude. Padmini Budrum, Amanda Burgos, summa cum laude. Esther Burgos, Brandy A. Burton, Erica R. Byrne, Jessica Caballero, Sylvia D. Cabreja, Antonetta Kasevich, Ashley C. Cadet, Eileen Kane, Olga Calderon, Emily Calle, Sabrina Marie Caldabalata, with distinction. Marissa Camacho, Christiana Kamai, Jamela Cameron, Louisa Campos, with distinction. Mitzi Tatiana Campoverde Layton, Kimberly R. Cannoneer, cum laude. Tasha R. Carabello, Tiana Cardona, Nicholas Matthew Cardona Godoy, Peter J. Carissimi, Daniel Carmona Arango, Alicia Carrera, with distinction. Crystal Carrington, Estefany Carrion Duran, with distinction. Danielle Maria Carrizo, with distinction. Khadijah S. Carter, Eric Casarella, Gabrielle A. Castañeda, Ashley Castellano, with distinction. Edwin E. Castillo, Leila Oriana Castillo Brea, magna cum laude. Jennifer Elizabeth Castro, Jessica Castro, magna cum laude. Tiffany L. Castro, Brianna L. Catucci, summa cum laude. Juan A. Cavallo, Stephanie S. Celestin, Desiree I. Cespedes, Erica J. Chacha, Kathyuska Chalice, Amanda R. Chale, Michaela Rochelle Champagne, magna cum laude. Kiosha D. Chance, Zane Chance, Zenora Charlery, Arlene Melissa Charlon, Sharon L. Chetta, Denise Rard M. Cherry St. Hilaire, Eileen Chia, Martha Chico, cum laude. Esmeralda Chicote, Emily Chinapen, Justin Ciaramella, with distinction. Laura G. Chichu, with distinction. Tiana Z. Clark, Takimar Clayton, Randy Klein, Andrea Cochran, Esther Cohen, cum laude. Melanie Collado, Melanie Collado, Lucy H. Collins, Brian Concepcion, Aisha Cook, Alexandra M. Cooper Bates, Atiana J. Cooper Dixon, Christina M. Copas, Joseph Paul Cortese, Ashley M. Coyle, cum laude. Kim Crawford, Ivani Crespo, Margarita Crespo, Jasmine L. Crispino, Alex Egbert Cross, Caitlin T. Crow, with distinction. Jasmine Cruz, Sophia A. Cruz, with distinction. Vanina Cruz, Virginia Lee Curtis, with distinction. Despina Daphnis, magna cum laude. Lori Dalling, cum laude. Jasmine Daly, with distinction. Jetta Dalipi, cum laude. Deshawn Regina Dalmida, with distinction. Carrie Ann A. Dalrymple, Janice Daniels, Mariama Darbo, Latricia M. Davis, magna cum laude. Shamara N. Davis, Kiro S. Dawkins, Tabitha C. Day, Aidil M. De Leon, with distinction. Jonathan De Leon, Liavi de los Santos, Roger DeAngelis, Joycelyn E. DeFreitas, Victoria M. De Jesus, magna cum laude. Carlotta Del Rosario, Jasmine Del Rosario, Livan Giancarlo Del Rosario, Courtney Delgado, Natalie Maciel Delgado, Yolanda Demery, Melinda Dennis, Adrian Denman, Kimberly Monique Denny, Alyssa Marie DeRosa, summa cum laude. Valerie R. DeRosso, magna cum laude. Anthony G. DeVito, cum laude. Simone Devone, Sierra M. Daines, Avicia Diaz, cum laude. Jordan Diaz, Lisa Diaz, Katie Lynn DeCola, Colin Diedrichson, Michelle DeGesso, with distinction. Izetta Diggins, Jacqueline M. DiMartino, Abigail S. Dixon, Camille A. Dixon, Yelena Lynette Dixon, Tykia B. Dorr, Connor Dorney, with distinction. Iasia Doughton, Jason Edward Douglas, Lincoln Dowling, summa cum laude. Latasha S. Doxson, Ashley N. Doyle, with distinction. Shashan Q. Drakeford, Jacqueline Dringa, cum laude. Destiny A. Dupree, with distinction. Ina M. Echevarria, Evendi Edmond, Deborah E. Edwards, Carlos D. Effinger, Amen Emil, magna cum laude. Tresha M. English Belgrave, Davien Shalana Escorts, Cheryl Estevez, Giannini Etienne, Anna Carolina Eugenio, cum laude. Nadia Evangelista, Ashley Evangelisto, with distinction. Rodney Evans, magna cum laude. Tiffany R. Evans, Joanne Exume, Yahira Falero, with distinction. Olusegun Akorede Falode, Alexa Marie Familia, Elmas P. Fanas, April Molina Faulhaber, Brittany E. Felder, Engelberg Fernandez, Megan Fernandez, Melania C. Fernandez, Natasha Fernandez, magna cum laude. Noelia Fernandez, Penelope A. Ferreras, summa cum laude. Liana Festo, with distinction. Arhamia Fidai, with distinction. Jorge Figuereo, Evelyn Figueroa, Juan R. Figueroa, Danielle C. Fisher, with distinction. Goan M. Fisher, with distinction. Jenna Marie Fitzpatrick, Ashley Flanagan Brown, Diana Flores, Dolga Flores, magna cum laude. Valeska A. Flores, Anthony J. Flowers, Elizabeth Foyles, Benji Fonfrel, cum laude. Latasha L. Footman, Kendall Deshawn Forbes, cum laude. Bridget Y. Ford, Tasha Foreman, summa cum laude. Sean Forrest, Diane V. Francis Arroyo, Shira L. Franco, Kaylee E. Frank, Audrey Frazier, Jillian Frazier, Gloria Freeman, magna cum laude. Paula M. Frias, Esther Friedland, magna cum laude. Jacob S. Friedman, with distinction. Jamie J. Foniciello, Junisa Galarza, Laura Lourdes Garabito, Esther Garcia, Franklin Josue Garcia, cum laude. Gabriela N. Garcia, cum laude. Jacqueline Garcia, Jaylene Garcia. Giuliani V. Garcia, with distinction. Catherine Marie Garcia. Kevin Alexander Garcia. Michelangelo Garcia. Natalie Garcia, with distinction. Orquídea Garcia. Caitlin F. Gardner. Kyle Gardner. Sharon R. Garant. John Anthony Guerrero. Manuela Gautier. Ashley Gale. Jelani A. Gale, summa cum laude. Najee George. Jaylene Geronimo. Anna K. Alec Gibson. Amberlyn Gill, magna cum laude. Anna C. Gill Rodriguez. Emma Leah Jalaga, cum laude. Kiana J. Gilbert. Jacqueline B. Gillette. Tess A. Gilligan Evans. Tyangela Gilliard. Michelle Giraldo. Shamika J. Glover. Nishaya Shania Godfrey. Franz de Groot Gudgedrag. Caitlin Gamkoto Bell. Anna S. Gomez. Anna S. Gomez. Gianni Gomez, with distinction. Indiana Gomez. Jamil Gomez. Jennifer Gomez. Ricardo Gomez. Carlos Gonzalez. Desiree Emily Gonzalez. Dixie Gonzalez. Irene Gonzalez, summa cum laude. Jimmy Gonzalez. Kyla A. Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Jenna A. Gordills. Brittany M. Gordon, summa cum laude. Moya Kamika Gordon. Charisian S. Gordon. Leanne Grant, with distinction. Lydia L. Gray. Annette G. Green. Shirley Althea Green. Victoria Green. Antoinette Greenland, with distinction. Brian M. Griffin. Kiana Griffith, summa cum laude. Miriam Cindy Gerville. Alyssa R. Gutierrez. Samantha L. Gutierrez. Sean Oswald Guy. Wendy H. Hackett. Laurice M. Haddad. Michael G. Haggerty, magna cum laude. Michael Halecki. Destiny Sierra Hall. Tamara L. Hallett, cum laude. Leslie Hansey, cum laude. Darnell Hargett. Kayla M. Harkness, magna cum laude. Monique Harmon Middleton. Maya Harris. Monique Harris. Prentice Harris. Joanne M. Hart Green. Kimberly Hastings Soto. Erna Haxtillery. Ashley Henry. Shireen S. Henry, with distinction. Augustina A. Hernandez, cum laude. Kimberly M. Hernandez, cum laude. Alexa Katiuska Hernandez Bazalar, cum laude. Lesbia Yolanda Hernandez de Leon. Maria Herrera. Tiara Clarice Herrera, cum laude. Tahira Herring. Amanda Heron. Christina Hayward Blanding. Roxanne T. Hill. Anisha A. Hokut. Keith S. Holder. Roxanne Holmes. Tracy P. Holzendorf. Jules C. Hoyt, cum laude. Diana Matilda Huaynate, magna cum laude. Crystal Hude, cum laude. Patricia Huertas. Shauna C. Hughes. Kathy Humala Jerez. Andrea Lorene Hunter. Joseph W. Hunter. Nellie M. Inga. Andrea Ingram. Nalini Ishmael. Viola Isufai, magna cum laude. Sharon Marie Jack. Ebony L. Jackson. Jenny Y. Jackson. Kavona Jackson, with distinction. Casey M. Jacobson. Suresh Jafar, magna cum laude. James Jacuba, magna cum laude. Jibby James. Rhett M. James. Tiffany A. James. Yasmin N. Jameson McDowell. Thalathia D. Jameson. Patrick D. Javaron. Lauren F. Jefferson. Michelle D. Jefferson. Jason C. Jenkins. Crystal Tabitha Jenkins. Kimberly Jimenez Verde. Andrea Neal Johnson. Dorinda T. Johnson, cum laude. Gail S. Johnson. Kim Y. Johnson. Lawrence Johnson. Nashla Jolly, with distinction. Alexandria Jones. Cara Lila Jones. Latifa Jones. Sabrina M. Jones. Francesca Joseph. Mahmoud A. Kalan. Christina K. Kautz. Emily J. Kazmerzak. Alexandra Kearney. Mohammed Keita. Jordan A. Kelly. Havana M. Kennedy. Corel S. Kerr. Jasmine Khalil. Melanie K. Mai. Nadine A. Curlew. Esther R. Kleinman. Amber Lee Knapp. Miriam Alfreda Koroma Anan, with distinction. Ramadan Krasniki, with distinction. John J. Kupalas, with distinction. Sarah Kuki. Rita LeBrew. Melissa Beatrice Lamson Lindsay. Alan R. Laporte, cum laude. Radina Lara. Anthony John LaRosa, cum laude. Khadijah Lawrence. Cynthia Euleni Ledesma. Diana London Lee, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Lee, summa cum laude. Elena Leyva, Jessica O. Lemaine, Tanya Lemus Gomez, John Joseph Lennon, magna cum laude, Jennifer C. Leon, Michael J. Leonardo, Alicia Lester, Vincent Leviner, Kelly Lewandowski, cum laude, Georgia Erica Lewis, Nikendra G. Liddy, summa cum laude, Elizabeth Ledestri, summa cum laude, Amanda Lissoe, Maxwell Littleton, Frederick Daniel Lamas, Star Yenas, magna cum laude, Tamara Lawrence, Katharina Cornelia Leffler, Lizette Lohano, Karen R. Lopez, Karen Lopez, Katarine Lopez, magna cum laude, Sabrina Marabella Lopez, Jennifer Lopreto Maldonado, Dominique Lavelle, cum laude, Karina Lovera, Xavier Lucas, magna cum laude, Genesis Lugo, Lizette Lugo Williams, Greta Luca, with distinction, Melanie Lukic, Mark Anthony Luna, Kimberly Ann Mack, with distinction, Mary Mackey, Vanika Medine, cum laude, Muna Leanne Mays, Brianna Nicole Magarin, Fariha Nusrat Mohammed Syed, Rio Majors, Justin Malcolm, Leslie Maldonado, Daniela Maldonado Trevilla, Aaron E. Maliolo, with distinction, Elizabeth V. Malm, magna cum laude, Mary Mentioned, with distinction, Kristen Maneri, summa cum laude, Brittany S. Mangar, Christiana Manole, Terry M. Maraglino, with distinction, Anthony Matias Marcano, summa cum laude, Alexander Marcai, Jenny Marmalejos, Jonathan Marrero, Siobhan L. Marsh, Amira Nayla Marshall, Monique N. Marshall, with distinction, Brianna M. Martin, summa cum laude, Kiara Martin, Kimberly Martin, Brandis S. Martinez, Cassidy E. Martinez, Minerva Martinez, cum laude, Nicole A. Martinez, Tanya Martinez, with distinction, Isidro Soriano Martinez, Wendy J. Martinez Laura, summa cum laude, Casey J. Martinucci, with distinction, Adriana R. Mason, Jaquel O. Massey, Tanera Mastoreno, Jennifer L. Mateo, Ashley I. Matheson, Leticia Matos, Ashley C. Matthias, Jeffrey Mayfield, Paula A. Mayo, with distinction. Francis E. Mazo Murillo, cum laude. Darcia Mbeye, Judy Ann S. McBurney, Karen J. McCoy, with distinction. Gail S. McCullough, Ruth McDaniels, Eileen McDonald, Madison T. McDowell, magna cum laude. Winsome M. McFarlane, Allison McIntyre, Jesse McKenna, with distinction. Felicia Latoya McKenzie, Aiko McLaughlin, summa cum laude. Leonie McLaughlin, magna cum laude. Victoria V. McLeod, Wanda L. McNeil, Dana Mead, Julie Medina, magna cum laude. Rory A. Meditz, Ruth Christina Mejia, magna cum laude. Jeanette Melendez, Melody Nadia Melendez, Norma I. Melendez, Amaris Mena, cum laude. Lisa Menard, Brianna Charlene Mendez, Jamie Mendez, magna cum laude. Deverat J.L. Mendoza, Stella M. Mendoza, Paulina Tia Menendez, with distinction. Alexis C. Minuti, with distinction. Cara Mercado, Lisa S. Mercado, cum laude. Zenobia Merced Bonilla, Sandra Christina Merchansari, Asia C. Marino, cum laude. Desiree R. Messina, Gabriella M. Misselli, Nicholas Charles Mignoli, magna cum laude. Stacy Ann R. Mignot, Malika Miller, Vakiva O. Miller Hainsworth, Ashley Mills, Kenyatta L.P. Minor, Nicholas J. Mirke, Khalid K. Mitchell, Perry Mitchell, Malka Mizrachi, magna cum laude. Solomon S. Mizrahi, summa cum laude. Danisha Mobley, Felicia J. Mulholland, Marisol Molina Ortega, Sarah Mombrun, Robin T. Monroe, with distinction. Natalia Monsalve, with distinction. Carmen Eliza Montoya, Nadege Montreux, Amina Moody, Brittany Moore, Lana L. Moore, magna cum laude. Leroy Moore, O'Shane Nicholas Moore, Tiffany Moore, April M. Morales, Jalissa M. Morales, Elizabeth E. Moran, with distinction. Samantha Morano, Fernando Rocio Moreno Soto, Matthew D. Morgan, Melissa C. Morris Banta, cum laude. Brittany Morrison, summa cum laude. Jashane T. Morrison. Sebastia Mundros, cum laude. Victoria Moya Ramirez. Fatima Mohammed. Jason Bryant Munoz. Natalie M. Munoz. Michaela Monroe. Miriam T. Neighbor. Custodia P. Nasipucha Yauri. Umbayama Ndoye. Tatiana N. Needham. Enrico Negron. Jennifer Nelson. Robin A. Nevers. Jocelyn Nieves. Valerie Nieves. Christian Nolasco. Nicholas Jeffrey Knoll. Heather Jane Norberto. Maxine T. Norton. Jose Nunez. Noelia Elizabeth Nunez Muses, cum laude. Nia Nilaja Nuri. Olivia Antoinette Natal. Christopher O'Keefe Kane. Mercedes Ocasio. Stephen O. Okonkwo. Annalise Okros. Amber Carolina Oleaga, cum laude. Cindy Ordonez, with distinction. Christopher Orellana. Marisol Ortega. Alejandrino Ortiz. Ashley Ortiz, with distinction. Daniela Ortiz, with distinction. Leslie Ortiz. Myra Ortiz. Neiman P. Ortiz, with distinction. Wendy Elizabeth Ortiz, with distinction. Yahaira Ortiz. Leslie Catherine Ortiz Gachamin. Yesenia Ortiz Gavilanes, with distinction. Andrina Ovando. Alicia Owens. Shanae L. Owens. Peyton Quinn Owens. Emmanuel A. Oyelami. Regina S. Padagas. Elizabeth Rosa Padilla, summa cum laude. Jose M. Pagan. Melissa M. Palomba. Melissa M. Palomba. Nina S. Pankey. Kyu Sun Park, cum laude. Kadeja T. Parker. Tierra D. Parker. Tamika L. Parsons. Meghna H. Patel, with distinction. Jaylene Patino, cum laude. Monique E. Patterson, magna cum laude. Dyra Lisa G. Paulino. Griseldis Paulino. Dowry M. Payano. Corina Peguero Gonzalez, summa cum laude. Michael A. Polino, summa cum laude. Alexandra Pelizaro. Beverly A. Pena. Elizabeth Pena. Maria A. Pena. Yasmin Pena, with distinction. Kimberly M. Perez. Crystal E. Perez, with distinction. Lakshmi Perez, summa cum laude. Rafael A. Perez. Tanabro Peterkin. Tanabro Peterkin. Dana D. Philippe, cum laude. Christina Francesca Phillips. Kaylee Pina. Taryn L. Pineda, with distinction. Tatiana Pinero. Leslie M. Pino Duarte. Chantel Pittman. Arlette Aneris Plasencio, with distinction. Johanna Plester. Johanny Polanco. Kizzy Polhill. Marina Y. Polito, cum laude. Daniela Marie Porcelli, summa cum laude. Taquana Potter. Shakay N. Powell, cum laude. Shalini Prasad. Maria D. Prendergast, magna cum laude. Andra P. Prince. Cynthia Pucci. Noel S. Puglisi. Michael Sabino Kelhas. Monica Quesada Pintado. Leah Rabinovici, magna cum laude. Carlos J. Ramirez. Jenny Ramirez. Karina Elizabeth Ramirez. Catherine Ramirez. Laura Victoria Ramirez. Melissa Ramirez Velasquez. Garani Ramu, with distinction. Amanda Marie Ramos. Ashley Ramos. Ebeline Ramos. Jennifer Ramos. Nicole A. Ramos. Raul Ramos, magna cum laude. Taylor A. Rayo, with distinction. Tiffany T. Rapport, with distinction. Tashi L. Ravano. Sarah Raymond. Maximiliano Jose Robledo Camus. Emily Rieger, cum laude. Lucille Reed. Rashawn Clive Reed. Melissa S. Renault, with distinction. Smiling Reyes, magna cum laude. Anagar Reynoso. Jacqueline Rippolone. Paula E. Ritchie. Brenda Maritza Rivas Linares. Amanda Rivera. Katerina M. Rivera. Christopher Rivera. Cynthia N. Rivera. Daniela M. Rivera, with distinction. Genevieve G. Rivera. Jasmine Rivera. Kevin Abner Rivera, magna cum laude. Michelle Donna Rivera, cum laude. Nicholas P. Rivera. Ruby Rizzo. Frank C. Rizzo. Dwayne E. Roan. Jasmine Sherry Robinson. Jennifer L. Robinson. Tara Robinson. Shayna Rochester. Ariana M. Rodriguez. Clarita Rodriguez. Corliss A. Rodriguez, cum laude. Daraceli Rodriguez. Jessica S. Rodriguez. Joan M. Rodriguez. Jose A. Rodriguez. Caitlin Rodriguez. Kelby C. Rodriguez, cum laude. Michelle Rodriguez. Tamara Rodriguez, cum laude. Ashley Rogers. Janer Rogers. Kenna Maria Rojas. Veronica Lynn Rojas, cum laude. Yocasti Y. Rojas Kwok, with distinction. Kristen M. Roldan. Ebony E. Rolak. Fidelina Roman. Ivalise Roman, with distinction. Tamara L. Rosa. Cassidy Brianna Rosario. Priscilla Rosarian. Talia Rosenblum, summa cum laude. Leah J. Rosenzweig, summa cum laude. Madeline Elizabeth Ross, summa cum laude. Gianna Rossi. Ashley Roth. Brittany M. Roth, cum laude. Catherine V. Roth. Deborah O. Rotimi. Anna Rowe, cum laude. Melissa Rowe. Desiree Andrea Roy, summa cum laude. Nicolette F. Ruggie, summa cum laude. Delia Ruiz. Natasha Ruiz. Julia Marie Sabatino, summa cum laude. Jamal H. Sadler. Marlene Sahane. Lauren Salcido. Summer Saleh. Crystal Salgado. Regine Salonga. Mara Sambugaro Frameski. Penelope Sampa. Jennifer S. San Diego. Leslie M. San Martin. Angelique M. Sanchez. Jennifer Sanchez. Matthew Sanchez. Vanessa Giselle Sanchez, with distinction. Catherine Sanchez Tovar, magna cum laude. Timothy Richard Sandrum, cum laude. Lilia Ann Santa Maria, cum laude. Johanna Lucia Santana, cum laude. Nicolina Angela Santelli, magna cum laude. Diana Santiago, with distinction. Alba Patricia Santos. Araceli Santos. Truasia C. Sapp. Jerisa Sass. Bridget N. Satterfield. Tawana J. Saunders. Monica Savarisi, magna cum laude. Kim Marie Scampone. Angie Schott. Anastasia Shiatz, cum laude. Allegra Schoenbrat, cum laude. Cody Schultz Rivas, cum laude. Kanaje R. Scott. Damone G. Seabrooks. Carlene G. Seeley Lambert. Trisha Sewell, with distinction. Iaraliz Sencion. Brittany L. Sergio, cum laude. Carmen M. Serrano. Erica Serrano. Jody Shaw, cum laude. Bridget Shepard, Tiffany M. Shepard, Linda Shkreli, Julie Sierra, Christine Sikoric, with distinction, Miriam Salah, Jennifer Ann Silva, cum laude, Kevin A. Simmons, Anai Singh, Carol Singleton, cum laude, Reginald Singleton, magna cum laude, Shannon Mary Sinner, Anthony F. Scarrett, Carla Small, cum laude, Cora A. Small, magna cum laude, Akia E. Smith, Fadil Keel Smith, Janelle Smith, Justin Smith, Patricia A. Smith, magna cum laude, Sarah Suarez Freitas Rebello, magna cum laude, Samantha Solazo, Karina Solido, Luisania F. Sosa, Chris Marlene Sosa Taveras, Rachel F. Sparks, Jamelia Spence, cum laude, Kimberly D. Spielberg, with distinction, Malika Spragian, Kathy A. Spruill, Lauren Ann Spudo, Stephanie Marie Starro, Aisha N. Stevens, Alicia F. Stevenson, magna cum laude, Whitney Stern, Deandra E. Stewart, magna cum laude, Jacqueline P. Stewart, summa cum laude, Margarita Storch, Nikita A. Streaks, Brandy A. Stewart, Kira T. Stirrup, Natasha Q. St. Bernard, with distinction, Carla V. Suarez Garcia, cum laude, Janaya Sutton, Patricia Connolly Swain, with distinction, Nakia N. Sweat, Marlene Tapper, cum laude, Alexa R. Tassone, Marilyn Y. Tatum, cum laude, Aaron Taveras, I. Mercedes Taveras, Joyce Tawill, summa cum laude, Shanice M. Taylor, Wayne Taylor, Katina S. Teal, with distinction, Francil Tejada, Miasotis Tennant, Kevin Tarrin, Laura May A. Thibault, magna cum laude, Desiree Thomas, Raven Thomas, Sharon Renee Thomas, Deborah D. Thompson, Shakalia Thompson, cum laude, Sheldon Thorne, with distinction, Natalia M. Tituana, Maria R. Tobin, with distinction, Michael T. Tomlin, with distinction, Siobhan R. Tomlin, Carol Jacqueline Toral, with distinction, Catherine Mary Torre, with distinction, Ariel Alexis Torres, Carlos Torres, Jason M. Torres, Pedro J. Torres, Yeseli Torres, Chelsea D. Tortu, magna cum laude. Camille Heather Travagliato, with distinction. Sharon Timothy Trent, Chantal Troncoso, Victoria Travato, with distinction. Destiny A. Tucker, cum laude. Kiara Tucker, Pamela D. Tucker, Allie G. Tugendhaft, with distinction. Kimberly Ann Tyre, Dimitra Tizanis, Joshua Ulrich, with distinction. Andrea Valencia, Tashelle S. Vance, Ashley F. Vanderpool, Jaquasia Crystal Vandross, Ashley J. Varamo, summa cum laude. Glory B. Vargas, cum laude. Hillary Vargas, Jason D. Vargas, Jesus R. Vargas, Stephanie A. Vargas Ferraro, Javier Antonio Vasquez, Jessica Vasquez, Maciel Vasquez, with distinction. Anthony V. Vopel, summa cum laude. Alexis Vega, Jennifer Vega, Evelyn Marie Velez, magna cum laude. Ashley M. Vera, magna cum laude. Tiara A. Vera, Nilsa Veras, Alexandra C. Viteri, Guadalupe Vidal, Tashiba I. Villalobos, Alexis Visners, magna cum laude. William M. Vivas, John C. Viviano, Darnell Walden, Richard Walker, Sherry Walker, Lanisha T. Wallace, summa cum laude. Taylor N. Walls, Jada M. Ward, magna cum laude. Christine Washington, Vance A. Wall, Ernestina Wesley, with distinction. Anna K. R. West, with distinction. David Wheeler, Liniana Vera Wichard, Maurice James White, Patricia A. White, Shakiria C. Whitfield, summa cum laude. Michael J. Whiting, cum laude. Angela Whitted, Keisha L. Williams, with distinction. Lamont Williams, Stephanie M. Williams, with distinction. Taylor S. Williams, Thomas A. Williams, Stacy J. Williams-Reese, Amanda Rose Wilson, Lisa M. Wilson, Patricia F. Wilson, Shelly Ann K. Wilson, with distinction. Tanisha J. Wilson, Tiffany A. Wilson, summa cum laude. Shania K. Winston, cum laude. Taylor N. Wisniewski, summa cum laude. Shelley A. Woodard, Shimron J. Woodhouse, Dahlia Wright, Princess V. Wright, Roxanne Wright, Diana Lynn Roble, Dolores V. Winder, with distinction. Fatmata Binta Yansane, summa cum laude. Trayson Young, cum laude. Natalie M. Young-Cohn, cum laude. Jared B. Zakarowitz, magna cum laude. Adina Zakarin, with distinction. Juanaya Zapata, Gladys Esther Zia, Allison Zerbo, with distinction. Jennifer Alvarez Zualaga, summa cum laude.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you, proudly, the graduating class of 2020. Please join me in congratulating our graduates.